good finishing, good passing. Because this AMF, they are acting as your winger. Because this formation doesn't have any left wing or right wing, they are acting as your winger, and they are acting as also sometimes as a second striker. Because hello guys, it's your boy eFootball Goat. I'm back again with another manager review video. So guys, today we are going to be reviewing Gasperini. A few months ago, I reviewed his formation with 3 defenders. This time around, this one has 5 defenders. So let's take a look at what Gasperini got. But before we start, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and stay safe out there. So this is his offensive tactics. This is what he's got: the attacking style, the build up, the attacking area, the positioning, the defensive style, the containment area, pressing. So pay attention to all this. This is his offensive tactics, and this is his defensive tactics. So pay attention to all this, is very important. So let's talk about the kind of players you need to play this formation. So I've already set up everything. I'll just explain. So in the center forward, you need a striker or a center forward with a very good finishing. We have players like Ronaldo, Mbappe, Haaland, Vlahovic, Aubameyang, so and other like Batistuta, other great center forward in this position, even Rumi. So but make sure that finishing is very, very good, and make sure the speed is very, very good. So you need a fast striker that can run, and a good finishing is needed. And a striker with good stamina is also very advisable. So we have Lewandowski too, who can play in this central forward position. So the key 3 thing here is a center forward that can score, a center forward that can run, and a center forward with a good stamina. So in the AMF position, you need a player with good dribbling, good passing, good finishing, good in tight possession. So in this AMF, you need the most important thing in this formation is AMF with good finishing, good passing, because this AMF, they are acting as your winger. Because this formation doesn't have any left wing or right wing, they are acting as your winger, and they are acting as also sometimes as a second striker. Because you don't have any winger, this your center forward sometimes might drop to the side or sometimes might drop deep. So when he does that, this your AMF will cover up for him, and they will end up acting as your center forward. So them having a good finishing is very important. So when they are one-on-one with the goalkeeper, they can easily score for you. So make sure they have a very good finishing, a very good dribbling, a good in tight position, and good in passing. Passing in the sense that they can supply the ball to your center forward to finish. So make sure they have all these attributes I listed, and make sure whoever you're using have a decent stamina. At least they can play up to 70-80 minutes. So in the central midfield position, the formation came with 2 central midfielders. And one thing about these central midfielders is, personally for me, I don't like using 2 central midfielders in a formation. I like using 1 defensive midfielder and 1 central midfielder. So what I normally do, I will just take out Robinson and replace him with Vieira, the boss-to-boss Vieira. I have the destroyer Vieira too, but I prefer the boss-to-boss because he's good offensively and defensively. So I will just pair it like this, because in the central midfield position, you need a player that is very, very good offensively. Iniesta is very, very good offensively. The ball control, dribbling, tight possession, low pass, and off the pass, even finishing is very, very good. So make sure the central midfielder you are using has all these attributes. At least 92 upward, they possess all these attributes, 92 upward. So in the defensive midfield forward, if you're going to go ahead with the way I did mine, you can go ahead, but make sure the defensive midfielder you're using is very, very good defensively. As you can see, Vieira defensively is very, very, very good. So And if you're going to use two central midfielders, make sure the two central midfielders are using are very, very good defensively and offensively. So in the AMF position, I forgot to mention players you can use there. We have Bruno Fernandes, we have Kai Havertz, we have Kaka, we have Johan Cruyff, we have Mason Mount. So we have other great players that can play as AMF, even some players that can play in the left wing, right wing can play in this position like Sancho, and players like Neymar, even Mbappe, they can play in this AMF position. So in the defensive midfield, we have Vieira, we have Rijkaard, we have Busquets, we have Locatelli that can play in this, and other great defensive midfielders like Jorginho. So we have other players that can play in this CMF position. So we have great players like the Robinson I just took out. He can play in this formation. We have Kamavinga, we have Gavi, we have other great central midfielder like Lampard, like Gerrard. They can all play in this midfield position. So let's talk about the defensive part of this formation. It came with three center back. So our advice is to use at least two build up and one destroyer, or two destroyer and one build up. But whoever you are using here, our advice is to make sure they have a very good defensive awareness, a very good ball winning. Aggression is the added advantage. So the defensive awareness, the ball winning and aggression should be very, very good. And so this is very, very important. And our stamina should be at least 88 upwards. So make sure whoever you are using is very, very good defensively. It is very, very important. So in this formation, I'm using two destroyers and one build up. So it's very, very important. Two destroyers and one build up. Puyol is a destroyer, Paul Torres is a destroyer, and Delete is a build up defender. So that is the way I would advise you to pair the backline. I won't advise you to use extra front man, because extra front man, they go forward a lot. They might end up exposing your backline. So on the fullback, I will advise you to use offensive or defensive fullback. It doesn't matter, but make sure they have decent speed. They can pass the ball. Is very, very important. So speed to go forward and speed to recover when the opponent is trying to attack you. So using players that are very fast is very, very advisable. So in the center back, we have Koulibaly who can play here. We have Varane who can play here. We have Beckenbauer who can play here. We have Thiago Silva who can play here. We have Christensen. We have Campbell. We have other great center back like Madini who can play in this position. So in the full back, we have Hakimi, we have Reece James, we have Arnold. So we have other great right back who can play in this position. In the left back, we have Alfonso Davies who can play in this position. We have Roberto Carlos and other great left back like Alonso. So make sure whoever you are using is fast and can pass the ball. So in the goalkeeping position, you can use an offensive or a defensive goalkeeper. It doesn't matter that much, but make sure whoever you are using is very, very good goalkeeping, catching reflexes, and all these goalkeeping criteria. Make sure they have it at least 95 upward. As you can see, the goalkeeping attribute of Khan is very, very good, from the awareness, catching, clearing, and reflexes. Even reach is very, very good. So on the bench, I will advise you to use one goalkeeper, two central midfielder, or one central midfielder and one defensive midfielder is your choice, and two AMF, one center back, just in case any of them is not my fit, and one super sub in Haaland. But go ahead and do your bench the way you want it, but make sure your first 11 is very, very good. So guys, that is it on this video. I'll be making more video and more tutorials. See you guys in my next video, and stay safe out there. It's your boy, eFootball Goat. Peace out.